I was born in the West, and even though I spent the first 12 years of my life here, I know so little about the natural endowments that make this place so extraordinary. Stretching from the northern border of Bunyoro down to the southern border of Kabale, the West's history and its mix of cultures make it like no other place on earth. The pristine hills and mountains, the no-go areas, the stunning beauty, the violent natural disasters. The West has it all. I need to understand this story. I need to dig deep and get up close so that I understand these facts and get behind whatever just happening in this place. And in this series, my journey takes me 550 miles across the West to explore the contrast of this incredible place. But first, a place far remote from Kasese or even the oil-rich Bunyoro, Fort Portal, the king, is still sovereign around these parts, and it is easier to see why culture is still deep-rooted. There is priceless beauty around this place, and it's no wonder everyone is keen to keep their influence here. The crater lakes and the generous knob-nosed ducks, the beautiful riverbeds, all this make this place so magnificent. But the story of the crater is a story of extremes. It was a lake for the people. Fishing was free, fetching was free, and there was free accessibility. But all this has changed. The lakes are protected, guarded.
We want freedom of fishing. Freedom of what? Freedom of ownership of the what? Of the property which is natural.
And there is very limited access. And I was about to meet a man who knows so deep into this.
Inyanza, akija abasajja bagisibwa, batamula ebyenyanza, bamala kutamula ebyenyanza, baitu batahekera giru so mutaka wena kunga kukora kuba bataha nyanza. Baitu saa zino ali abasurukale ali emundu kwatarayo bakutiye. Tukugeza muntu wena kukora kujiyayi. Abandi bakabatera n'ibintu byakora byagibwa n'ibihoyi. Ati saa zino mbatera kuma amahebe nyini mbatera tiya gasi mbatera amasasi usingi tena nyanza twine nakatuguma tina kuba na twine misiri era ine nyanza tukaraga muntu ki wenyini akutamusiyenta agamba nyoni yenda akozesa ikintu kino abubwire.
But this whole story is bigger than what John is narrating, as the LC1 chairman tells me.
Even terrorizing our people, beating them, raping them, and the rest.
But how are these seemingly helpless people trying to help themselves?
The authorities concerned are going to play that part. It is not with the individuals or the citizens who are going to forward the member of parliament.
They have petitioned to the Speaker of Parliament.
It was Tuesday. Twaenda kuongera handi ko bindi deni on afraid to be but in the new vision kirimu already.
The local leaders know almost nothing. Others have been lost at a time when they need them most.
Orugude rwanga tumukumutonga enyanza yonga tumukumutonga hatuwe ngwani kwane abenunkile kununa abeta kugenda.
I went to the LC5 chairman's office to inquire how all this happened. I'm so happy to meet you this morning, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah. Maybe Paul on that one we shall not agree.
But there was nothing out of our discussion. We talked about education, the district economy, the cultures, the growing trends, and his 6 years in office. But there was no talk about the craters. People's livelihood depend on the way they live, the way they stay and go through all the days of their life. That's what defines them. The people and the natives of this place have faced a very big problem. All the lakes that they grew up from are now protected. They are now being taken over by the people who are unidentified. This is the only one last bastion of freedom where you can come and fish freely, fetch water freely, and also come for a free tour like I am here. It is Wabikere, one of the 4 lakes that occupy this area. And also a lake that feeds the people, a lake that people use to fetch water and to do the rest of the activities here. It is the only remaining lake. All the others are taken over. What will happen if this one is also taken up? And what will be the response of the people? No one seems to be answering the questions that I'm answering. But in our next episode, we shall unveil all the answers. Paul Collins, NBS. And the anxiety still grows on the more. People still continue to demand what is theirs, and they're desperate for the return Until my next journey to Bunyoro, I left with a slight tinge on how the people around these craters are going to be, or how this is going to do to their lives. And when I'm back, I will tell the story.